Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 32 of Let's 100% Resident Evil 4. Just before we continue, I just want to show I changed things up a little bit, because I actually tried to record this episode once already, but I lost in the final battle, and it took me all the way back here, and I was like, I don't really want to waste time doing that. So I just sold the flash grenades and incendiary grenades instead of the regular hand grenades, because they don't affect Sadler. So let's watch this cutscene.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here. Ada! Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Ada, stand back.
Emergency, locking down elevator. Alright, so this is Sadler. He's pretty tough actually. His weak points are on his legs, but you can actually damage his normal body as well. I'm also going to try and go for something here that I haven't tried before, but I read it's possible. So if you do this... Okay, nope, didn't work. Doesn't seem possible, despite what I read. Apparently you're able to, like, you notice I had the animation, not the animation, the prompt for climb there. That would have been possible. But they said you could do both, like shoot him with the Magnum and also, or shoot him with something, a fast gun apparently, which I thought the Magnum was pretty fast. And then use the climb prompt as well. Okay, good. Brought him down again. Okay, doing well so far. This is going much better than the first time. Looks like the grenades are the way to go. Probably switch this up here actually. Okay. Beautiful. One more. Maybe. Okay, maybe this will be enough. Okay, not quite. See these bridges? When they turn red, it means that they're gonna drop. And when they turn green, it means that we can cross. I want to actually get to the other side. Ooh, oh, I got very lucky there. Annoyingly, ooh, he's right next to that. Okay, annoyingly he doesn't, how can I put it? He doesn't open his leg eyes, if that makes sense, enough. I don't think the Magnum does as much damage as knifing him does. I honestly think that's far more useful. Nice. Oh, easy to hit that. I'm gonna use the climb animation so you guys can see it at least once. Let's see if that was enough. Surely, I've hit him so many times. Yep.
Use this.
Okay, so once you do enough damage, Ada will throw that down. Gotta wait a little bit here. Oh gosh, he got me there. That's alright. Go across. If the thing starts to fall as you're on it, you can kind of like leap over to the other side. Ooh, okay. So he's gonna jump over here now, and we have the rocket launcher special. Actually, you know what? Let me check something. No, not discard. Rocket launcher that fires a special rocket. Perfect weapon to exterminate the boss. And boop.
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
Very cute.
Okay, we got the jet ski key. The emergency system has been deactivated, releasing locks. We're going home. Yes, we are. Alright. So, it wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without an escape sequence. So, grab our 100,000 pesetas here. I think we can cross this with safety. Yep, good. And then we're just going to run all the way... Well, it's not going to take too long, but basically we just have to get out of here. So, let's go down here. There's Ashley.
Leon,
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
it's gonna what?
You heard me. Alright, let's go. We don't need to do the thing, the Ditman to get out of here, obviously. Okay, jump down. Now we have to face this way, wait, and press catch. Gotcha. Alright, and once we make it through this cave, we're gonna encounter a jet ski that we can ride, which is pretty cool, except this section is actually kind of hard. It doesn't go for very long, but it's really easy to die in one particular part. Use the jet ski key.
Hang on, sweetheart.
There's certain things that Leon says in this game and I'm just like, really? Sweetheart? One cool thing you can do is if you hold L2 or R2, you can do tricks on the jet ski. I saw this in a speedrun, so here we go, we'll do a flip here. Do a flip! Nice. People may not know about that.
Behind us!
I know. Just hold on.
Okay, now it's telling us that we can accelerate by pressing up. You can do that at the beginning as well when I was doing that. Okay, so this is kind of tough, so I'll do one more trick and then I'm not going to do a trick, so... Whee! Okay, so I'm just going to go normally. And what you have to do is you got to go left and right, but it's so hard. Like sometimes the game's really unfair. So stay left, slow down a little bit, go this way, and stay this way. Okay, we made it.
Ashley! Ashley! Where are ya?
Leon!
Come on. Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Why do you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, got to the credits. Okay, we finished Resident Evil 4 HD. I guess while this goes on, I'll talk a little bit about the game and like what I think of it, as I usually do. To be honest with you, and I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like because the game is so old, there are certain shortcomings that it really shows. But this is honestly not really my favorite Resident Evil by quite a margin. In fact, I'd probably say it's one of my least favorites. I don't mind the characters, like I don't mind Leon and Ashley, and the story is like fairly simple to follow and all that kind of stuff. The gameplay is fine for what it is. I don't like the controls that much. The controls are like really terrible. And I think like it kind of suffers from just being... I feel like it's a game that pushed other games in this genre forward, but didn't really do like this part of it justice. Like I think, for example, Resident Evil 2 Remake is so much better. And obviously that game came out many, many, many years later, but it took such a long time for them to kind of get that over the shoulder thing right. And there were a lot of games in between, obviously, that did that much better as well. But I think like Resident Evil 2 just has it like down pat with their the way that they design the control system and everything. The main reason I chose to do this game anyway is because it's quite short, and or in terms of the trophies, although I've said multiple times that I have no idea why they didn't put a platinum trophy in there. They very well could have. Like they could have just put, kill X amount of Ganados and with the handgun. They could have even put like the mine thrower in there, or guns that you don't really use that much, because at least that way you could use more of them as you went through. Like it would have given me a reason to sort of work my playthrough around that kind of stuff. But yeah, they didn't. So yeah, but the other reason, is because I did want to complete all of the Resident Evil games. At least 1 to, what are we up to now? 8, with 9 presumably coming out at some point in the future as well. Obviously, you could count 0. I don't know how much I count 0. There have been people who have mentioned 0, and so I guess I'll probably do it as well. But most likely, like when I get back to Resident Evil, there's still 2 trophies to go, so I'll finish this first. But once it's done, the next Resident Evil game that I do will be 5, and then the one after that will be 6. Unless I end up doing 9 first somehow, I don't know. And then 0 will probably come after that. So yeah, and then if I end up doing more Resident Evil games beyond that, probably be, I guess probably the next one will be like Code Veronica, and then we'll go to like the Revelation series and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's fine for what it is, and I'm liking it more and more as I'm playing it more and more. But to be honest, I don't know, it's just not really. I actually think this one is more action. Like, I think one of people's biggest complaints about 6 was that it was too action oriented and wasn't Resident Evil. I would say that like this game kind of follows that pattern as well. So I was a bit surprised by that, but it is what it is. All right.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Finally, the line's jack free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty.
Story of my life.
The humor was good throughout the game. I actually, there were a lot of times where, there was a cutscene and I didn't laugh just because I wanted the cutscene to stand on its own. But, I left my laughs in sometimes. I cannot believe how, I think my other one was 955 as well. It's insane. I died 26 times. That's good. Yeah, why not? Let's upload to the leaderboard. Even though I think the leaderboards in this game are broken. It doesn't really make any sense. Now you can buy an infinite launcher and a Matilda from the merchant. Okay. Save, yes. Also, what we can do is we unlock a costume, I think. We unlock one of our first costumes. Let's have a look. I don't know if they'll tell us. Okay, they didn't really tell us. We also have a lot more options now. Let's have a look at leaderboards. You can view clear times for various modes on the leaderboards. So this is what I see. Like, someone beat the game in 30 minutes, which is not possible. In fact, yeah, multiple people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people got 30-minute flat times. That seems like, here is where it starts seeming more like of a possibility. And then, because I think like the world record is sort of around here somewhere for speedruns, or I guess for professional mode. The world record is somewhere in this vicinity, I think. So it's a bit confusing as to how these leaderboards are supposed to work. So let's go back. I'll quickly go over a few things that the game allows you to do. So if I go new game and I go like normal, I'm not going to do it, but it'll get you to pick between your regular costume, the one I used like in the first playthrough, and you have a special costume, and this one is Leon in his raccoon police department uniform, which is pretty cool. It changes Ashley and Ada's costume as well. Or actually, it definitely changes... No, yeah, it changes Ada's as well. Ashley's is a bit more... like, I don't know, it's very like really flamboyant, crazy outfit. And Ada's is also like a police department uniform, which makes that line that Krauser says about her being in a red dress when we were fighting him really weird, because she's wearing that costume in the cutscene. Professional mode, I think this red dot is supposed to signify that, you know, this is something that you haven't looked at yet. The credits are here, and here are the extras. So we have Separate Ways, which is a sort of a piece of side content where we play as Ada. It's about 25% the length of the main game, and I'll be doing that in the next episode. I haven't actually tried Assignment Ada, but apparently it's a very similar thing. Like, I think it came with the original version of the game on GameCube. Again, it's just like another piece of side content. It's it can be done it has to be done in one sitting because there's no save points and no merchant. But weirdly, like, also this has 13 yellow herbs and this has 7 yellow herbs, but I don't know if you can carry data over from one to the other. I don't think so. So it's very strange that they decided, yeah, we'll give you 8 or 20 yellow herbs, but in 2 separate modes. So very strange. Mercenaries, I think, is pretty much exactly the same as the Resident Evil 8 Mercenaries, but I haven't tried it yet. And here's the movie browser. I'll actually show it off. So I have, there's only, let me see. So I have everything for Chapter 1 and 2. Chapter 3, it says no data there, but there's no cutscene that actually goes there. And then I think there's one for Chapter 5 as well. It says no data, but there's no cutscene that goes there, which is very strange. It's like here, they just ended on a perfect, 15. Here, there was definitely 9. Here, there was only 8. So they had to, I don't know why they just didn't leave it like a blank square. Very strange. And then that was 9. And then this one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jesus, that was like 26 cutscenes included in the ad. So yeah, you can view any of the cutscenes from that menu. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so just before I finish, to go over what I'm going to be doing after, or in the next episode, we're going to be doing Separate Ways. And the reason we need to do Separate Ways is because it actually unlocks another costume for Leon, Leon, Ashley, and Ada. And that is a trophy to unlock all the costumes. Once I complete Separate Ways, I'll get the trophy for unlocking all the costumes in the game. There's not too many. Those are the ones that we need to unlock to get that trophy. And then the only remaining trophy is to beat the game on the highest difficulty, which is Professional mode. So once I complete Separate Ways, we'll move on to Professional mode. I don't know how long Separate Ways will take me. I just finished it recently. I would estimate somewhere in the 8 to 10 episode range. So we'll see. And then Professional mode, I haven't had a chance to go through that yet, so we'll see how that's going to play out. But I'll work something out for that. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have enjoyed up to this point, episode 32 of Let's 100% Resident Evil 4. There'll be more in the next episode with Separate Ways. So until then, my name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.